Hello and a very warm welcome. My name is Odo Sendaidokai, and in this video I show you two tricks how you can switch off or freeze certain automations temporarily to listen to your track with and without automation. But let's get started. So here I have a little track with 8 bars, and there's an automation on the filter going, and I'll play the little track right now. So and there's this one automation with a filter, and the filter is automated from 269 Hertz to nearly 1 kilohertz. And I'm not really sure if I want to have this automation or not, so I could just delete it like here and take it back with an undo, for example. But if you have a whole track and there are a lot of modulations or automations are ongoing, you might not want to do that just deleting stuff. You just want to stop the automation and listen to it in this specific area, for example, in this 8 bars, how it sounds without the automation. And that is something you may already experience by yourself. So if you just run the transport, you can take the parameter and change it, and as soon as you change it, you see the green dot over here and the green arrow or the black arrow on the green background over here, and that says this automation is paused in this moment. So I could do everything I want with this filter right now, or something like this. And if I want to take the whole changes back, I just click on the red arrow, and the automation is working again. So that's really nice to just deactivate it in this moment, but there are some other tricks, or there's another trick to do that in a very elegant way. But of course, I would be happy if you would leave me a thumb and a subscription. So, but let's continue right now. So, instead of using the automation directly on the parameter like a filter or something, you use a macro modulator or a modulator per se. So I use here this macro modulator, and one advantage of 3 advantages that you just modulate the range you want to modulate with a whole modulator from 0 to 100. So I have here like 269 or 270, for example. This is over here until 1 kilohertz. This is over here, for example. So I go back to 6 something, should be fine, and modulate it like here. And this is something not really nice, because I'm modulating a filter with hertz and it shows me like steps or half steps. It would be far better if the whole display would show hertz here instead of half steps, but okay. So I have no clue where the 1 kilohertz is, so I go with my ears and delete just that automation. Or I could just use now the automation like, wait, I rename that macro filter or cutoff. Like this. Now I add an automation lane. You see here, polymer macro cutoff. And now what I can do, I just modulate it from 0 It's like the beginning and the end, to 100%. And I don't know why this was deleted. Okay, so now the whole range from 0 to 100% is this little piece over here. I can have a look over here how many or how much frequency or which frequency this is. Maybe I go a little bit more down. I think it was like this. And let's go I think this is quite good. So now I have modulated the filter with an additional macro modulator, and as I told you, the one advantage is that I can define the whole range of the macro modulator with 0 to 100%, so you don't have to fiddle around like, oh, is it this, is it that? One advantage to use the filter directly is you see the frequency over here that you can't see over here. But now if you want to pause the modulation, you can as well hold this one down. Or what you can do, this is the same principle like I showed before. Or you click on the polymer itself, and then you see on the inspector the macro cutoff over here, and you can shift click it to deactivate it. You see it in this little blue point over here. If I shift click it again, no, it's not changing. I thought it is changing, but if I click here, the macro knob is still moving, but it's not modulating over here. See? Like this. And another advantage, the third advantage, is that let's activate it again. You can use this additional option called modulation transfer functions or curve options over here in the inspector. And you could, for example, use the linear, what we have right now, or for example, some other common curve options would be exponential or logarithmic. Exponential is, from here, you see it's going slow up and then slow down again. In the beginning, it starts very slow. Then goes up quick. This looks like this, for example. And you could use as well the logarithmic, and this would look like this. Okay. It's going very quick upwards and slower, slower, slower till it reaches the highest point. And then it goes backwards again and increases the speed slowly and going down and up, something like this. So you have additional options with this curve options, or let me just look it up again, the modulation transfer functions, like in the manual is written. So this would be the three or the two tricks, and the second one has, in my opinion, 3 advantages over the first one. The only disadvantage is that you can't see the frequencies over here when you're modulating. I hope this will be fixed real soon, so you can work much more precise, but at the end you're always using your ears, and this would be the last let me say, quality check you should do instead of just typing in some numbers. So now it was wonderful with you as always, but unfortunately our time is over. My name is Odo Sendaidokai. Thanks for watching and paying attention. I'd love to read from you in the comments, and I hope to see you soon again in the next video. Stay healthy, save the future, take care, see you then. Ciao, ciao.